Hello and welcome back to the NOS3W channel. First job of the week is this 1977 bay panel van conversion. We have it in for an MOT. It pretty much went straight through. I had to do a few little bits and bobs before, like adjust the pedal push rods, because the free play was awful. There's like inch and a half of free play before the brakes actually operated, so I've adjusted and done that. Greased the suspension and steering, and that's really it. The only advisories are small oil leak on the engine, which can be done at a later date when it's serviced, because it looks like it's off the sump strainer, and there's some slight splits in the top boots of the ball joints, which I'll probably advise him to change the joints at the same time. If you're going to strip the suspension out, do the rubbers, we just want to do the joints as well. So that's job number one. Job number two this week is I've managed to have a day on the split screen, so I'm trying to button up all the small jobs left to finish this vehicle before we MOT it. So I've done loads of little annoying things like the speedo cable, finished the electrics underneath for the brake lights, drilled and mounted the one-eye duck for the wiper blades, so when you disengage them to open the safaris, put some interior panels back in, loads of little fiddly things that take time, that need doing to get this on the road. There's probably about a page of jobs left, like tracking, get the steering wheel straight by adjusting the drag link, oil, just loads of little niggly things that you need to do. It feels like a battle, but you need to do these things to get it on the road before we MOT it, and obviously do the shakedown. Well, I'll probably give it back to him. I'll probably drive a few miles on it and then give it back to the owner and let him do 500-600 miles on it to obviously get it ready so we can do the oil change on the engine for the warranty, and that will iron out any of the problems, because you always get these little bits and bobs that need adjusting and something's not quite right, and no matter how good you are, who you are, there's always little bits of work left to do to get it roadworthy before you know it's reliable, etc. But it's really getting there. Obviously you can see now I've got the wheels on, the painted two-tone wheels, which I think work. Once it's got the hubcaps on, they're not too in your face and ruin the patina, but they look better than the Beetle rims that are on there. So I had a set of 15-inch Beetle rims. Well, I think I had 3 Beetle rims and 1 14 on there. The customers bought new tyres. I've had to adjust the suspension height up a little bit so we can get some shocks that work. We haven't got them yet, but that's one of the next jobs to get. So I've adjusted it up probably about ½ an inch just to get give a bit more travel and get a shock that can work with upwards and downwards motion so it doesn't bottom out. But that is where we're at with the split screen. So close, and look at that, space. As much as I like working on it, it would be nice to get my space back and move on to the next one. It's nice when they go away and then they come back and you get to see them again when you get fed up with looking at it, but it's the hours you put into these things are astronomical. It'd be nice to just do the one rather than all the vehicles we have to work on. It'd be nice just to work on one and finish it, but it doesn't work like that, sadly. Welcome back. It's Thursday. The workshop looks like someone's thrown a grenade in it. There's tools everywhere, boxes everywhere. We had a busy old week. We've got the Australian import bay window that failed on brakes, on the brakes. That's MOT'd and gone. We just started this lovely 1967 bay window. That's in for an MOT and the wheelwood brake conversion, which you've seen on other videos. This is the first time we've done on a bay. The last few videos on the 2 split screens. Obviously similar kit, it's just got a bit more offset here to bring the wheel out so the wheel can clear the caliper, because this van is still running the there's one down there, a 15-inch split screen wheel. So to get it all to work, There's about a 7mm offset on this hub, just to bring this round so when the wheel's on there it clears the caliper. As you can see, there's no pads in there yet, but overkill really with a wheeled caliper with the 4 pots, but it's got to be done, isn't it? Dog's eating a bone, going nuts. Also, the 1971 bay window that was in for the starter. The starting light was done. When I was underneath there, I noticed there was one of the rear hoses has ballooned up, and all the ferrules are rusted off. Basically, where it's, you know, probably I'd guess it's probably the original hose. It doesn't look like it's ever been changed in its lifetime. I will probably do the metal brake pipes as well, because they're pretty corroded, and I reckon when I undo the rubber pipe they're going to snap, so it'll probably be from the cylinder to the hose to the T-piece I'll have to replace. You just obviously, because this van's not MOT'd, these things are not getting picked up until you do other work on, but I couldn't let it go because it was an accident ready to happen. Yeah, there was literally like a inch ball balloon stuck out of the rubber hose. Crazy, but we shall get it done hopefully next week. There we go, another week under the belt. Next week we have 2 more based MOT, and we are putting the 3-litre CSI engine in the E36 BMW with my son. So that's me and my brother and my son are doing that. Hopefully we get it done and running in 2 days. Famous last words. It might go well, it might not. See what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. See you for the next one.